to the channel. All right, we hadn't done a cook in a while. It's probably been over a month, I think. No, I have not done anything with the rust on this thing. I just haven't had time. I appreciate you asking, but I just haven't had time. I've got all kinds of projects going on. I'm just a single guy here working at this shop, and I'm working on cars all the time. And then I've got kids in travel baseball now, playing football and travel baseball. 3 kids and cars coming out of my ears to work on, projects for people all the time, and trying to keep up with this channel. I just haven't had time to do what I want to do to this, but we're gonna do it. It's been hot and it's been raining a lot this summer here in Georgia. So when I do have a little bit of free time, it's usually pouring down rain. So I end up doing computer work or something in the shop. So just hadn't had time, but it's coming. So if you guys like this kind of content, we're going to do a cook today. We're going to do some testing too, a couple things. If you like this kind of barbecue content, let me know in the comments, and give me a thumbs up on this video and hit the subscribe button down there in the corner. Just tap it on the screen. It's free. It'll lead you right to the subscribe tab. Appreciate you watching. And today on this old Lang, I believe this old chimney is getting a little dirty, getting a little gummed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a fire starter and we're going to put it up under the chimney directly and build a fire in that thing and burn that out. And at the same time, we're going to get a fire going in this thing with, yes, still the raggedy grate. But what I've been doing is building the fire on the grate. I've been liking the fire towards the back of the box, and it doesn't get the front of the chamber quite as hot. So I am going to rebuild this. I just haven't had time to do it yet. And you guys got to remember too, this isn't even my smoker. I'm doing these projects on a smoker that's on loan. So at any time, my buddy Brent can take this thing back. So I haven't put a whole bunch of work into it. I do appreciate the fact that he's letting me use it. And we had talked about doing some builds and building some. And basically I wanted it over here to test it out, learn how to cook on it and see what I liked and didn't like about it, and then possibly doing some builds on some here in the shop. So here we are though. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, we got where'd I put it? We got this weed burner. Some other people have talked about weed burners. You attach to a propane tank. I've been starting my fires with a little handheld map gas torch, and I've got a propane one too, and it's a little slow go to start, but it works and it's very easy to use. But that thing was like 25 bucks at Harbor Freight, and I think they put off 50,000 BTUs or something like that. Heats over 3,000 degrees. I don't know what that's translating BTUs, but I looked them up online and it said 50,000 BTUs, I thought, and the map gas I think was 30 or something like that, or 20, I can't remember. It was a lot lower than that. So we're gonna give that a shot. I got a propane tank laying around here, I'm pretty sure with some propane in it. We're gonna hook that up. We're gonna get us a little load of firewood in the box and start that. But first we're gonna get some charcoal in here and get that up under the chimney and get it lit. And my idea is the heat, direct heat from this will burn that chimney out. When we're done with all of that, we've got a bunch of chicken, 2 Boston butts, a brisket to cook. I think that's all we're gonna cook today. Chicken thighs, chicken breasts. We're just trying to cook a pile of food. My kids just went back to school. Like I said, we're playing travel baseball and football, so we have practices every day, and then we have games on Saturdays and Sundays. I think this is going to go it's the beginning of August. I think this is going to go through November like this. So we're going to have to do a lot of split shifts, my wife and I, on running around and trying to keep everything going that we've got going, which is quite difficult with all the sports going on. So bear with me on the videos. They haven't been coming quite as frequently as I'd like to have put them out this summer, mainly because of the rain. So, all right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna try to get this shoved in here without spilling it all. All right, and we gotta get put that garbage in there. All right, so there's the weed burner hooked up. My small propane tanks are over there. They're empty, so I had to use this big one I use for my heater. It used to be in my camper. Anyway, we're gonna fire this thing up. Start the gas. That thing's stout. Already got grease fire coming out the top of it. See that? That's what I want though. I want to burn all that grease out of there. I don't even know if my charcoal is lit. I guess all I needed to do is use the torch and probably not the charcoal at all, huh? Well, it'll only burn until it's burnt out, right? So we'll burn that grease out of there. It's probably gonna melt some paint off, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna repaint this thing someday. Promise. All right, I'm gonna get some firewood. All right, we got a full-on ripper fire going out of the stack, burning all that years of grease out of there. I think it was well overdue to burn that thing out. I don't know if it's ever been done or not. I'd have to ask Brent, but it was, I believe, pretty clogged, like our drain was when I first got it, but I think that was from all the scraping I did. So whoever made that last comment about cleaning and getting everything fixed, I did that a long time ago. That was months ago. That was back in the winter when I cleaned that drain out. That thing, I hadn't had any problems since with that. This thing was so dirty when I got it. I cleaned it out. We should go back and watch the videos of cleaning the Lang, I think it's called. And I scraped it out real good, and I think a lot of that stuff, and then I steamed it out. I think the small little particles clogged the drain up, which was probably half clogged anyway. But I haven't had any more drain problems since then. So thanks for commenting though. I appreciate the comments and the tips. I have learned stuff from you guys, and that's why I started doing these videos. I'm learning. I'm really cooking the paint off of that thing. But very, very soon, I'm hoping within the next week or so, I'm going to be blasting this thing off and repainting it. So I'm not worried about that paint bubbling off right there. I just want to get this thing burnt out and do today's cook, which is probably going to go into tomorrow, meaning probably I'll be cooking out here till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, because I'm getting such a late start. But this big cook here will feed my family for well over a month. We'll freeze everything and just pull out stuff as I need it. especially we're going to be on the go so much with the football and baseball all fall, and deer hunting, guys, and fishing. We're going to be doing a lot of that too. We'll be going to our property in South Georgia and filming some hunts, hopefully. Hopefully we can get some content together for you guys down there. And it's hard to film down there because when I get down there around all my buddies, we just end up goofing off and not filming anything. But we're going to try to do some buddy hunts, and we're going to go move some stands around there this weekend and try to get some filming done down there. All right. We're about to, while that burns, we're going to go ahead and light this fire. I'm going to show you how this weed burner does. This is my first time lighting a fire with this weed burner, except for that grease fire I just lit. All right, so we're going to set you up there. You got a good view there. Blew it out. Blew itself out. Well, that's a pretty aggressive torch right there. That thing is pretty mean. That wood may be a little wet, but it shouldn't be too wet. I mean, like I said, it has rained all summer here just about. It's been impossible keeping up with the grass and the weeds of on this property this year because it's just been so wet. May have to light that back. And it is burning, but let me tell you, while I was doing that, Amber jumped back out and hit me in the foot. I have my flip-flops on. Might not be a good idea to light this thing in flip-flops. That burnt the shit out of my toe. So I don't know if I'll do that again. I need some boots on, but it's so hot out here. It's like 90, so I didn't really want to be wearing my boots today. All right, we're gonna let that simmer for a minute. Get out of there, Bailey. Get out of there. Look at this stupid dog. Bailey, get out of there. Come on. That's not a good place to be laying. All right, I'm gonna hit this wood again because it's not staying lit. Let's see if this stupid thing stays lit. Ooh, it's burnt all the paint off it. We're gonna leave that going. I was slacking on filming. Sorry guys. Wasn't gonna do a big cook video, just gonna do a little update on cleaning the chimney and the new weed burner and all that. But pulling off thighs, pulling off breast, we got a ways to go on these pork butts, and a long way to go on that brisket. We know that. That stuff was looking good. Should have got a pan. Deep pan, not this cookie sheet. What I was thinking. Well, I'll tell you what I was thinking. I was thinking I wasn't going to be pulling all this. I've been working on my El Camino too, so this is a multi-tasking day. Probe in the chicken breast here. This whole chicken's maybe done too. Not quite. Not quite. Whole chicken's just got a little ways to go. We got quite a slab of chicken breasts and chicken thighs to get us through dinner for quite a while. All right, it's gonna wrap this one up. It wasn't gonna be a long cook video. I'm not gonna string it out until 2 o'clock in the morning like I normally do, cooking this brisket and these butts. Just wanted to give a briefing on cleaning the chimney out, and yes, the drain's clean, and we are gonna build a new grate for this thing and all that good stuff. So hopefully we won't have any copyright infringements from the radio playing in the background. We're gonna get the grate done, we're gonna get the paint done. It's coming up soon. Hopefully we're out of the rainy season here, and the heat's gonna start going away a little bit too, although it's August, so August, September is still super hot in Georgia. All right, hopefully the next time you see anything out of me in this Lang and this dog smelling this food cooking, it's gonna be sandblasting this thing off with a pressure washer sandblasting attachment, and I gotta get some metal so I can build a new grate. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button down there in the corner, hit the thumbs up, make it blue. Thanks, peace, see you in the next one.